Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Dragonfly Gamer UK, and we are back in Stationeers. This is episode 4 of our Brutal Mars season. I'm just been out mining some bits, just need some resources. And I said I wasn't going to use that, but I am using it because that's actually not hot enough now. I need to put some vents and things on that, but I've got the steel, so with the steel I can make a better furnace. But to get the better furnace, I need to upgrade my printers. So, what do I need to upgrade my printer? So, it's a mod kit. Electronic printer mod kit. I need steel, Electrum, Constantan and solder. So, obviously, I'm going to have to use that furnace for a little bit more. So, what do we need for solder? It is lead and iron. Now, I've harvested everything except lead and iron. We'll just drop them there. Don't want to put that in there, put you in there. I just want to drop you on the floor. As you can see, I do have quite a bit of iron. I have a little bit smelting. The reason being I want to build some more frames just to store some of this. Have I got any iron in here? No, is that iron finished? You're finished. So I'm just going to, before I go out and start mining anything, I am expecting a storm today, by the way. I just want to create... Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Wrong button. That's right. Locker. A couple of locker kits. Just so we can get some of this rubbish off the floor. Actually, want about 4 locker kits, if truth be told. I could also do with a... Let's see, it's getting everywhere. Go over there. I could do with a, what could I do with? I can't think, what could I do with? I could do with putting a battery in there to begin with. How are you charging? Are you getting a bit of charge? Ooh, stop flashing at least, so it's definitely starting to build up a charge over there. You're not on, so I need to turn you on so you'll charge. I've been using you quite a bit during the night, so stick you in there to charge as well. How many got? 1, 2, 3. One more, I think there's 3 there, 1, 2, 3. Go on, give me another kit. 4, there we go. So with 4, I want to get rid of these for the moment. Now can I build a locker kit here? Wait, stop sliding across the floor. Can I build a big locker here? Make sure it's the right way around, because I'm always getting these things the wrong way around. Oh, I can't look. Can I do that without interfering too much? Can I get away with that? Maybe, as long as I keep the door shut. Maybe. Yeah, let's go with it. And for now, and I was going to put another one here. Again, just make sure I get the right around.
Oxygen low.
Oxygen low. That's because I've run out of nitrogen filter as well. Stick you there. Panic. What am I panicking for? Panic you. Who got the iron in you? Iron, good. So right, let's just have a quick whiz down for a nitrogen filter. And probably the CO2 filter as well, if truth be told. How much oxygen have I got? I'd say an oxygen low because my nitrogen filter is exhausted. There we go. Stick you in there with the way. And you can go. Where can you go? You have to go in there. No, I'll replace it with that. And you can go in there. Just trying to, like I say, tidy things up a little bit. These are going to have to go into one of these lockers. So bits can go in here. And ores can go in here for now. Just a little bit of a tidy up so we can actually move in our base. And I'm not running around with everything in my backpack. Which is always a bit of a bonus, because then when you need the space, you got it. You can go off. I know I need to do this CO2 filter in a moment. So I left my nitrogen filter run right down actually for a reason. I wasn't sure if the devs had changed the game now that you can just put ice straight in this tank so that you can breathe a bit of nitrogen without it affecting you, but clearly not. So you do need a nitrogen filter. So let's just now print the CO2 filter. CO2. I could do printing a tool print as well, so I can you can go off. You can go in there as a wasted filter, you can go in there. Oh, it's night already. It's night already. Wow, it came along quick. Jesus. Right, you can go off in. We need some... actually, what do I need? Do I need a portable beacon or... What's a portable beacon come under? Where's it built? Is that built in the Tool Manufactory? Portable. Is it portable beacon? Let's just try a beacon. Tracking beacon. That one. I don't want that one because it's about 300 watts. This one. Tool Manufactory. Boom. Okay, Tool Manufactory it is, and I think in a minute. That's printed new. Have you got any silicon in you? Oh, not much. Silicon in you. Yes, some silicon there. So you can go in there. I need 2 plastic. I don't need 2 plastic because I have plastic over here. Somewhere. There, right. So I just need the Tool Manufactory. So, Tool Manufactory. I'm missing copper. Not anymore. I can let that run. That should be fine because I do have a bit of power in there. People are saying, why have I been bothering with wind turbines? They don't produce any power on Mars because the pressure's too low. Well, yes, they do produce power. They don't produce a lot of power. They meant they're producing 50 watts. So that is not no power. So they do produce power, and that's actually going up if you look. But the main thing is when the storm comes, which I am expecting in this game day, close that door, it will put a huge amount of charge on my battery because it'll be running flat out. And they do run 24/7, even though the power fluctuates quite a bit. It goes up from about 55, about 55 for 3 wind turbines, all the way down to 0, and back up again. It does go up and down, so you can see it's like 36, 35. It's going to slow down and pick back up again. They do produce a bit of power for me, which is what I want. And somebody also said they're not cheap. Well, I disagree. You know, I mean, what are they? So wind turbines, only 10 grams of iron, 5 grams of coal and 10 grams of copper. And I had a load of that at the beginning of the game, so for me it was worth it. And I'd rather have a little bit of power coming in all the time than no power coming in.
Hydration critical.
Hydration critical, so I do need to go and drink something. Right, I'm going to need you. I'm going to need to refresh one of those. So you can go back in there. You can go in there. You can go in there. I'm going to need another cereal bar. Well, you can go in there. Right, how are we doing? I only want to print one of those. So I've still got this set up so I can just pressurize this little room. And now I can eat and drink. There we go. You always eat the food first before you drink your water because your food will give you a bonus on your water depending on its nutritional value. So, here's a storm, right? Look at them wind turbines. Look at them wings around. I'll show you better in a minute. So yeah, your food, this cereal bars are going to be 3 stars, which means I get 124% hydration. Right, let's close that. I'm glad I wasn't out mining. Right, so there we go. So now we were getting 50 watts before, now I'm getting 2.3, 2.4 kilowatts of power from those wind turbines. That's why I want the wind turbines, and that will very quickly, I don't think I can get any further across to show you, charge that battery up. I could have done with turning that battery a little bit so I could see the numbers. I can't really do that once it's charged, so we just got to live with it. So yeah, that's why I put them wind turbines in there, because they now make me a ton of power. And there's a Tool Manufactory, right. Now, I want to move you outside because you pollute the atmosphere like buggery. Actually, before I do that, I want to just put you away somewhere. Just close you for the sake of closing. I want to put this outside, so I don't want it in here now. Just take that down. I've got iron sheets. Have I got iron sheets? That's the thing. I've got plenty of iron anyway. Yeah, I've got 49 sheets there. So now our Tool Manufactory. Nope, that's the wrong one. That's not Tool Manufactory. Just go in there for the time being. Temporary storage, that's it. Is that the right way? Yep. You can go there. Alright, iron sheets, and what am I doing? Here we go, iron sheets, you. One thing I'm missing is cables. Copper in you? No, there is copper in you though, isn't there? Copper. Cables. Yeah, better off making cables in the electronics printer purely because it's quicker. It doesn't cost any more, but it's quicker. So right, that's you used. I need 4 cables, I think it is. 1, 2. How's the battery doing? See? Orange now, it's charging. Why you stopped? Oh, only had 2. Oh, have I got any more copper anywhere? Oh, this could be a problem. You know I wasn't going to use you inside. Guess what? Oh, sugar. Have I got any cables anywhere? Have I? Nothing in there. No, I do need to use this inside. But just for a temporary boost. Stick them there. Frustrating. I knew, you know what, as soon as I took it down, I thought, I bet I'm going to need this for something. And sure enough, here we go. Right, I see you there, I see you on. Now the problem is, do I actually have any copper ore? I don't think I have. Tool Manufactory? You're going to have to wait. I don't have any copper ore anywhere, do I? Nothing there, nothing there, nothing in my backpack. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. So why aren't you charging? Then I put the cable in for you. No, I didn't. That's not helpful either. Rob a cable from there for now. Let's charge them. Might as well. I've got an excess of power. Although it's not an excess, that's actually taken all of it. I don't want to go out in the storm. I'm chicken. You can never find out which way you're going unless you got something like a GPS card on you, which I don't think exists anymore. I think they've taken them out. I think it's now part of the deep mining thing or whatever, the ore scanner or something like that. I did read something about a change on how much power we got coming in. Yeah, 3 kilowatts. Look, it's quite good. Oh, other people were saying, why don't you use a solar fuel generator to give yourself a boost of power? I don't want to use a solar fuel generator in this playthrough. Let's be real here. If we were on Mars, you would not have coal. You would have power, solar power. You would have a bit of wind power, maybe? Now, I can't get away with not using the coal to make the steel. That's just the fact of life. But you'd probably be able to scrub enough carbon from the atmosphere, CO2, by recovering the oxygen, get the carbon to make steel if need be on the planet. But so I can get away in my mind to using steel, but I'm not going to use solid fuel to generate power. If I need to generate power for something else other than wind or solar, I will use fuel. There's a little basic fuel generator which kicks up about 500 watts. That takes the standard fuel mixture. Can try that. And later on we could create a gas fuel generator, I think it is, with a load of heat exchangers to get rid of the excess energy, which will produce kilowatts of power. So I can use them if need be, but I want to try and get away, trying to use as much renewable power as possible. Oh, it's charging as fast as I was hoping, you know. What have I got turned on? Have I got turned on here? No, you're charged. Oh, they're charged. Might as well do this. You want to charge battery? You're charged. You're charged. I think it's all my batteries charged for once. Not my super battery. Let's just again, swap that one, just keep them rotate. Oh, that one, that was the other one. And there's another one I want to charge it somewhere. It's a shame I haven't got another big battery. I need more copper. That's what I ran out of. I was using the copper for to make a battery in the last session, which is my stupidity. I am annoyed that I haven't got any copper on me. Oh, there we go, the storm's going there, slowing right down now. So the storm was just about to end. And normality will return. Oh, I should swap them over. Always goes from left to right when it's using your filters. Now the nitrogen one, it's got to use the nitrogen one on that side. Something else to note, they aren't damaged by the storm. Solar panels, or basic solar panels are. So I am going to need this Tool Manufactory because I need more tape. So I better grab that because I am going to need it to repair these solar panels. Oh, the storm picked up again. Oh, it's picked up again. I thought it was going to pass. This is a long storm. I don't need... Well, actually don't go yet because I want that fully charged. I mean, you saw how much power I managed to get out when it was blinking with just the one light blinking. I was able to use that power quite conservatively. With a pretty much full battery, I should be able to last quite a few days on it, as long as I'm not wasteful of the energy. I think it's daytime, but it's just storming, obviously. Oh, there we go. See, I told you it was daytime. Right, how much damage has taken? Solar panel, let's see. Oh, damage 54. So how much can I... So, to fix it, you put the tape in your hand, left click. This will use most of the roller tape. And that's now fixed. There's another way of doing it. Oh, it's actually 46. How much damage is on that? 45. I might get away with this. Just using this one roll of tape. I'll not be far off. Oh, look, 0% left, yeah. Okay. You're a bit much use of weight again, so goodbye. Right, copper. Let me go and get some bleeding copper. So, one thing I was mentioning while I was mining, and then I thought, you know what, why bother, because I tend to high speed past me mining, is I've been digging a bit. Oh, there's loads of copper down there. I just need to go there for copper. I could have got that during the storm. And as you can see, I've dug, yeah, quite a big hole right by my entrance. And, yeah, another big hole down here. So I am going to have to do something to take care of this. I might have to move my airlock at this rate down to the side or something. I might move my airlock, say, over here, which might be a bit more convenient for me. There's something behind there, isn't there? There's a printer behind there, so I can't really put it there. Yeah, I have to do something. Or I'm going to have to build a lot of frames to cover this over, and then I could mine underneath. Somebody said, are you going to mine underneath and build down underneath your base? Well, I could do now, to be honest. I've made enough bleeding holes around it. So yeah, I may end up having to do that. Anyway, I've got copper. I managed to get some... Too much jetpack off, doing everything. You can go on there, thank you. Yeah, I got copper. I got 2 and a bit copper. I got a full stack of gold, and I got 2 full stacks of lead. So I just need to get some copper smelted. I don't need to do that in here. What's the atmosphere like in here? I can't tell, it's the wrong card. Atmosphere, you. It might already be polluted, it's quite heavily polluted. Oh, it's not too bad. There goes another day. I'm going to move this outside, so just bear with me when I move this outside, because I don't really want to produce pollution here. Can I get in here? It's literally just a temporary fix. Yeah, I can build it there. And then I can drop you in there, turn you on. Boom. Boom. Why aren't you on? Why aren't you on? Because I've tied in the wrong side of the bleeding power network, that's why. Oh, yes, I am stupid. It is official. Which side do you need to be on? You need to be on... Oh, this could be awkward. Can I put you... Oh, I might not have enough cable for that. That can't work, can it? Rotate, damn you! That's it. But the best place I can put it, because that's power on that side. But I don't have enough cabling to make it reach. So where am I going to rob some cabling? You know what? What? A temporary measure. I don't need you just for the moment. Right. Now will you turn on? Thank you. Will you smelt? Yes. Well, let's do that. I'll quickly sort this out again. Go the right way, that's it. There we go. I just want to smelt that iron. I will have to get a valve on here and a vent so I can blow the gas out and recharge it. Oh, there's my little battery gone. Not to worry, I have another one here. I do want to get a big battery so this doesn't keep happening. There we go. Turn the light off again. Look at that, 3 bars of power. Oh, swimming in power. Yeah, what else was I going to say? So yeah, so I mentioned about digging on my base. Oh, the other thing, yes. So those of you who watch my channel regularly will know that I occasionally team up with a guy called Flash3636 to make some co-op games. So we've done some Asker, we've done a bit of Stationeers. What else have we done? We did a bit of June, and we've done a few other things in the past. He has released his very first video on YouTube. I will put in a link either up at the top here somewhere or in the description below. Please go and check him out. Give him some love. Give him some likes. It's taken a lot of persuasion on my part to get him to actually start making some videos. Oh, what's caution? What's caution? Waste tank caution? Yeah, waste tank. It's alright, this will be done in a moment. There we go. So I've got that. You can go off. Then you and suck that gas out. There we go. Right, copper. Let's stick a copper in here. I get this to make copper cables, it'll be quicker. What do I want copper cables for? What do I need copper cables for? Which printer mat? Electronics. Yes, cables. That's what I want, not copy. Copper cables I want. Yes. Oh dear. Right, I'm just going to make about 5 or 10 cables. Just so I've got some. So it's you I need the cables for. That's what I need the cables for. I knew I need the cables for something. Can I get that one there? Will it let me do from here? Yeah, there we go. Replace that one. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one off because I connected something over here. Are we half a gram? No, that's fine. That'll do for the moment. Yeah, printer mod. What do I need for the printer mod? I need steel, Electrum, Constantan, solder. So Constantan is copper and nickel. So I've got a nickel up here. I've got 50 nickel up here. I've got 50 copper in storage. The solder is iron and lead. I've got the lead in my storage and along with some iron. What's the other? Electrum is silver and gold. Well, I've got 50 gold there. Let's come out here a minute. And I have silver down there, so I've got that. And then it's just 35 grams of steel, which I have over here, which is 128 grams. So that can go into there. And you can go off for the moment. I want to finish building this, so I need the plastic. Sorry, my brain's all over the place. Trying to do too many things at once. There we go. You can go back into there. I also want to build a battery. A large battery. How many grams of steel do I need? 5. Right. I might print 2. a bit too. So sorry. Well, that's doing that. You on there. Boom. That's our tool manufactory done. Some iron knocking around on the floor somewhere over there. How much iron? 40 grams. You need done. You don't need done. So just hit that. You can go in there. I want a mining belt. Might be asking, why do I need another mining belt? Well, the reason is I've got these ores on me here, these ices on me, which I can't really, which are taking up space, and I can't put them directly into a locker, else they will evaporate. Right, so you're done. Turn you off a moment. Stick you in there. You're 100%. Let's just hold on you for the time being. Okay, what else do I want? I want a beacon. Tracking beacon, 1 gold, 2 copper. Quickly print this. And now put it somewhere where it's not going to get knocked over. But I needed somewhere I could see how it is. I'm going to stick it here. And that battery can go in there. And if I put my tracker into my tracker into there. Tracker. Ooh, got the XY coordinates on here now, are they? Okay, so they're on there. They're not on. Oh, do you need the beacon for that? I'll just turn the beacon off out of curiosity if I do use that. You know what? You could get away with actually needing that beacon. Because if you look at the numbers, there's change 37, 67, 37 from over here. 37, 46. So yeah, I don't really need the beacon on. It just makes it easier when it is on to find the base. So what's minimum by base? What's say here? It is 6741. 6741. 6742. Let's say a 42, you know, meaning of life, universe and everything. 67, don't know what 67 could be. The age I retire at, there we go. That's my retirement age, 67. And I'm a long way from that. Not that long away from that, but yeah. 67, 42, that's all I remembered. And I can probably turn that off. Save a little battery, right. Drills, what drills can we have? Pneumatic drill. Steel and solder, right, okay. Mining backpack. Steel invar. Sorry, that mining backpack. 6 grams of iron, so I have to get that. Now you can go off, and you can go in there. The reason I printed that is because it's load of storage for mining. Right. Are you charged yet? No, you're still charging. How are you doing? You're still okay. You're 52, you're 66. That one's going to run out soon, that little battery in my light. You, what did I want from you? Nothing at the moment. I need to make Electrum and Invar, so I need you. I need some iron, which is there. I need glass in my hand. No, I don't even know. Put the glass in my hand. What do I want from you? I need a vent. No, let's get away with cowl. Go for cowl. I'm going to need some copper. Copper must be new now, is it? Yeah. Because I need a valve. You can go in there. You can go in there. I don't really need the flares on me anymore, I don't think. Pipes, are there any pipes? Did I print any more pipes? I'll just print the pipes I needed. Let's print the pipes I needed. Pipe. There we go. Let's print a few of them and grab them before they go flying everywhere. Let's close that door. There we go. 14 iron pipes. Let's just open this. I'm not too fussed about saving gas in here at the moment. Right, you are output, so you can go there. Now, what happens if I... There, oh, look at that. The new, taller, longer pipes, look. If I can just get it in place. Don't make it easy to place, though, that's the only thing. There's a point right at the end. Does it go? There we go. One on there. One on there. You can go away. Oh no, I tell you what I need to do. I need to, yeah, that's not working. I need to do something first. You. And you go in there. Take you off. Take you off. Oh, it's complaining. It's because of pressure. You're on there. And then quickly. Yeah, there we go. That'll do. Then the cowling. And then open you. Woof. And there goes all the gas. So now we're just, if you come to here, you see the temperature around me is 11 degrees because I'm venting a lot of gas. And our pressure will now slowly drop. Go. That's all I want to do, just slowly drain away. I could put a T section on there, maybe another 2 cowls. I've got no copper in there, iron in there, have I? No, I'll just let that bleed away. For the time being. And are you charged? Good, you're charged. Thank you. So now I can replace that. Right, not really got a lot done this session, have we? We're getting our furnace drained down. We've got our Tool Manufactory. Oh, I know what I want to do. Gold, iron, lead. Where's the lead? There's the lead. There's the iron. Right. Before it gets too low, I need to run back outside. You can go away. Close that. What's the pressure? Right. What's the temperature? Might be too high, so actually. Solder, whatever you want to call it. In England we call this solder. Oh, the pressure's okay. It's just the temperature's still too high, 550. We need to get down to 550. Now, I can do it a number of ways. The temperature will come down if I put the ores in. And it is 50 lead. iron. What's that done to the temperature? Is it going to bring it down far enough? Go on. Do it. Oh, not quite. Damn. Okay. Let me go and get my belt of... Let's get you. Right. Um, put you in there. No, not put you in here. You're valuable. You're really valuable. Oh, let's stick you in there. So I inadvertently do something. I don't throw it into the furnace and do something. So what I can do is oxide. Drop 4 or 5 of these in, and it will cool the temperature. Another you know what? Take the lot. There we go. There's our solder. So we've got solder. Right. What do we need next one? Constantan is... What temperature is it at? Constantan is 1K up. So it's too cold at the minute. And Electrum is 600K to 100,000K. Too cold for that at the moment, but the pressure's going to be way down. So
Hydration critical.
Hydration critical. Oh no, let's just vent some of that, because I've got to get that down to 2.4ish, and I've got to put some. What's critical? My hydration. All right. Wow, that went quick as well. Wow. Oh, okay. Things go quick when you're having fun. How much is left in you? 49. I'm going to need more. God, I'm running out of water, you know. I'm not careful. I'm going to run out of water. And you... And now the water. Yep, you're empty. Drink from you. There we go. Right. Close my helmet, that helps. No, it's not. It's fine. Let's stick these back in here. Along with the E-004 one. Go in there. Right. Pressure's dropping. What do I need? I need gold. $50 gold and 50 silver. I have the Veldummy, yeah. Let's just see if we can get the Electrum made, and then we'll call it a day, I think. Ugh. Pressure's 5.6, this or 7 is right around 2.4. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to close this quickly. I need a temperature above 600, so do a similar thing to what I did before that, and then that next. Doesn't matter if they're in my hands or not. Oh, don't want to put them in already. Actually, let's stick... Hands closed in it, yeah. Let's stick these in. So that gives off a bit of oxygen. That gives off a bit of nitrous oxide, I think. Temperature is 503, needs to be above 600. What do I want in my hand? An empty bottle and a bit of cabling. And I'm doing this so when I click on here, I say split one, it just drops it straight into there. I'm going to drop a couple in. So what's the temperature range again? 600k to 100 kK. Right. That's Kelvin, by the way, 600 Kelvin to 100,000 Kelvin. It's a pressure that's critical. What's the temperature at? That's alright, I just need to vent it. I need to get the pressure down below 2.4 to keep the temperature up. Well, let's do that. What's the other one? The other one was Constantan. So might have enough time to do this. Constantan is nickel, which I've got somewhere. And copper, where to put the nickel? Where to put the nickel? Nickel, 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 nickel. Where's the nickel? In you. Forgot I put it in there. Right, close you. What's the pressure at? Temperature still up. Just let this slowly bleed off down to 2.4. Right, we're just coming up on 2.4. That should turn green any second. Green. So eject that. That is now our Electrum made. Constantan is, what do we need for Constantan? I've got the ingredients on me, which is copper and nickel, 50-50 mix, temperature above 1000. So right, so I know I need to put quite a bit more water pressure on this as well. 20 megapascals. Oh, might not have enough oxygen on me, oxide. So let's try anyway, see what we get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's that doing? Temperature's going up. Stick the copper in. Should handle. Yeah, handle should. Stick the nickel in. Pressure's coming up, temperature's up. 1.2, 1.3, we're not going to make it all the way, but I can put some more of you in. 2, 3, 4. How's that doing? It's pushing us up. What I should probably do is analyzer, stick it in my hand. What's the mixture in here? We're still O2 rich a little bit, but the pressure. Oh, I'm gonna go just starting to drop down again. So 1, 2, 3. There we go, we've got it. And there is our Constantan. Right, that's it I think. Got everything we need to be able to start printing printer mods, which is the next phase. That allows us to print tier 2 printers. So just put this in here, so you, and you. Turn it on to steel. I need the steel. Turn you on. Mod. Electronics printer mod. There we go. So I can print how many mods? Oh, I can print 3 mods. I'm going to have to get some more steel before I can print the 4th one. Each printer needs a mod, by the way. So this is one mod. That needs a mod. That needs a mod. That needs a mod. So the order will be electronics printer, auto lathe, pipe bender, and then finally the Tool Manufactory. So yeah. I'll leave it there for now, guys. Thanks for watching. Please do hit the like and subscribe. You will find links to my channel below, and my Discord, Patreon, YouTube, and Twitch. I'm not on Twitch so much at the minute. I'm trying to make more videos. I'm trying to get a couple of these videos out a week at the moment, so keep your eye out for them. And I'll catch you next time. Now, Strong Fly Game wishing you good night.